Inside, can't get it clear though. Umpire waving his arms furiously, calling play on, but eventually has to call for it.
These two sides couldn't have any more contrasting styles. Richmond just want a contested game. Carlton love to get it out in the open spaces.
So Brown versus Warnock. Now the ruckman really have an impact there. And again, it's not coming out. Good tackle by Morton. And another bounce.
Thanks, Bishop. Thanks, Richard.
Mitch Morton with the job on Chris Judd. So Brown versus Warnock again. Warnock, in fact, won over the top by Martin, third man up. Up comes Joseph, tries to crash through, can't. Greg, boys, handball went astray, picked up by Jackson, and playing in front is Revolt. Now he's got to kick this 55, it's beyond him. So he handballs off to Morton, who loads up and just missing to the right. He was Richmond's leading goal kicker last year, Mitch Morton, with 41 goals, but not that time. So behind to the Tigers, they lead by 6 points.
Real test for Morton is, has he got the engine? I've always seen him as a forward, but interesting to see what his tank is like, and can he go with Chris Judd for most of the day?
Gibbs goes long, almost a mark to Hampson, doing the roving as Cousins. Nice kick back inside 50. Couple of Tigers there, knocked away. And at the fall of the ball is Joseph. Oh, it's not a great kick, but they get out of trouble here. And the mark's taken at half back by Simpson.
Sweeps the handball inside. Scotland, good run off half back. Beautiful kick. Hampson, he can keep going now, the big ruckman. He lopes away. Wobbly old kick inside, attacking 50. Ball to the back. Here is Garlett with an opportunity. O'Reilly in hot pursuit. Garlett goes to ground. Chance for Waite still. And no, the boundary umpire says it's over the boundary line. So a boundary throw in deep in the right forward pocket for the Blues. But well done by O'Reilly there, applying great pressure to Garlett. Deledio with the matchup on Waite. So Carlton down by 6 points. An opportunity here though. Brown and Hampson to do the ruck work. Well done, Brown works to the front. Waite reaches over but can't get clear. So another bounce 20 metres from Carlton's goal.
O'Reilly's getting spoken about. It's great. He's sticking to his task, arm across Jeff Garlett, but the key for him is not getting caught out the back. Irishman still learning the game, and that's what the Indigenous players can do to you.
You're freaking crap. You're just blocking him. Eyes under the ball, you're just blocking his run.
Can't believe the umpire actually
Ben.
So it's gone against O'Reilly.
Caught advantage there for a split second when every player had stopped. He came to his senses though, which was good.
He's just blocking his run.
So free kick against O'Reilly, and it's going to be taken by Garlett. He's directly in front, only 20 metres out. Set a career best 6 goals last week for Jeff Garlett. Shouldn't miss from here. Oh, my goodness. There you go. I'm on a roll. That was a fat kick. So another lost opportunity for the Blues.
Yeah, a very soft free kick there.
Wasn't
O'Reilly,
it?
nothing in that whatsoever.
Didn't look to be anything in that.
Thanks, Eddie.
Okay, so chance now for the Tigers to bring it out of defence, and Ben Cousins has got it.
He's right there.
In the news all week, Ben Cousins, short kick across the ground. Gordis, now Cousins run past looking to get the handball, but he's well covered by Scotland. So Gordis goes very wide, and the mark's taken by Deledio. Very laborious build up here by the Tigers, now with Nason. No flow whatsoever at the moment as Chris Judd takes a breather. Nason long towards the wing, big leap at the back by Graham, taken at ground level by Armfield. That was well played now. He's got Grigg in the centre of the ground. The Blues can go here. Off a step, high towards half forward. Deledio should mark, and does with the second attempt to relieve the pressure.
Oh, he's kicked straight into the man on the mark. It's put himself under the pump, but he's good enough to get out of it. Handballs to Asprey, back to Nason. And that's out on the floor. That is very, very sloppy from the Tigers.
Scotty!
Go, Matthew, sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to say here that Brett Deledio, that was looking to switch the play. Carlton have to try and put the clamps on Richmond. Richmond are seen as a long kicking side. Ranked #1 in the competition for long kicks, whereas you just see they're starting to chip the ball around sideways. That's not the game Richmond like to play, so the more you see Richmond doing that, the more chance Carlton have got of dominating this game of football.
Jeff Garlett missed the easy one. This is a really difficult angle. There you go. There you go. That's a goal. Doesn't make much sense, footy, sometimes, Matthew.
It doesn't. You watch Travis Cloak last night, kick 5-1. You think he's got himself on track for the night and ends up with 5-5. But it's as we said, it's one area in the game where you get the 20 metres out directly in front. They can't kick him, go to the boundary, the pressure's off, and suddenly they relax.
Jeff Garlett, his first of the afternoon, and some confusion in the Richmond defence as we watched that wonderful kick from the boundary line with James O'Reilly, the Irishman, in his first game off the ground, and Garlett looked to be, well, no one attending to him there for a couple of minutes. Warnock wins it out, sharked by Cousins. The handball cleared to Jackson, tries to break the Judd tackle, can't, held up, bounce.
It's 34 disposals to Richmond, 26 to the Blues, but Carlton are going at 53% kicking efficiency.
Morton, well done. Wobbles it inside attacking 50, but the only player there, Gibbs, accepts an uncontested mark. He spreads it wide to Heath Scotland. Scotland now to the wing. Oh, good clever mark taken by Murphy. And he's had another pretty good year, Mark Murphy. Runner-up in their best and fairest the last 2 years to Chris Judd. Called to play on the southern wing to half forward. Target Hampson, and he marked strongly. So he drives it inside attacking 50. Contest here, Henderson at the back, and he's going to be paid the mark. No, the umpire had whistle to the mouth, didn't blow it. Chance for Hadley, quick snap out of the pack, is offline. Through for a behind. And he was, well, certainly had the height advantage over Delidio in that contest, but the mark not paid. Gee, just knocked from his hands just in the nick of time.
I think that's a battle there that Henderson should look at his match-up and think, I want to stay as close to the goals as possible on Brett Delidio. Delidio will be trying to work off Henderson, but Henderson should be too strong in the one-on-ones and should really be commanding with his body work.
Gee, they're dicing with death down the back line, Richmond, with these little short passes. This one comes off as Moore has it at half back. Kicks to the wing and finds Hicks. Another short one to Edwards, who manages to shrug the tackle well. That was a good effort from Titch Edwards, but then he lets himself down with the kick, and Carlton get it back. Davies to Carazzo. Waits for the troops to arrive for some help, and then he's a bit slow in delivering to Murphy. He gets her eventually. It's a sloppy start to this game. Simpson to Judd. He gets tackled by White, and Richmond get it back on defensive 50. Delidio, the little give and go. Now the kick from Martin comes to the wing, and that's a good mark taken out in front of his face by Collins.
Not much movement up forward for the Tigers. Collins. Short, back to White. Oh, crunching spoil there from Bauer. Spills to Waite. And he's got time to measure the kick. Carazzo, good handball. Ellard now drives it deep into towards the pocket. Moore, too tall for Betts. Wasn't a kick to Betts' advantage there, and the Tiger defender handled it pretty well. Now Nason loops it over the top. Oh, Delidio, gee, and Carazzo right on him, and just really poor decision there from Nason. Off to Simpson. Out the back, support provided by Scotland. He fumbles as well. 60 from goal. Very wide to Betts, and kick doesn't hit the mark.
Might need the Benny Hill music in a minute, Chriso.
Yeah, it's not a great display the last 3 or 4 minutes.
You see Carlton go inside 50 to a one-on-one, Garlett and Calvin Moore. Jared Waite's had the possession on the wing. He's got to stay inside 50. It's where he was strong last week. He provides a contest for his smalls. You know, gone are the days where he pushes up to the wing and to defence. He's got to stay inside 50.
Ball spills to Cousins. Nice spin out of trouble. Punches the handball to Tuck. He gives it to Morton. To the wing, to a 2-on-1. Not a good percentage kick again. And Carlton come up with a football.